I want to inform the public I want to just say there's so much information in envy. I'm not going to pretend like I'm some deep thinker, but if you knew what I see deep inside me, I don't even know how to begin. To tell this story. Normally, I'm a badass. I don't even show anything. But today, I felt so much envy inside. They're human beings. If there's one thing that I've learned is that human beings are not honest when it comes to envy. Not honest. Envy not only do you want something that someone else has, essentially, if you're lucky, like me, you add an extra. Flavor. Some extra icing. You start beating yourself up over it. You can't stay inside where it's safe. You get dragged out and beaten on the sidewalk where it's not safe. So you just pulled out. You know, like in the movie Predator 2. Predator just... I'm sorry I have to say it this way, but the Predator pulls the whole backbone plus skull out of the human being. And that is as close as I can get to envy. Because you want something that someone else is getting, or someone else has. It's actually someone else has, because jealousy is you want something that someone else is getting. Like attention, essentially. Envy is you want something that someone already has. And it starts to discombobulate you. It starts to get you out of sorts. And then, if you got a little meta awareness, You'll start, if you're wounded, start judging yourself for being envious. You can't stand the fact that you want something that someone else has, but I mean, that's advanced level shit right there. That's advanced. Then there's the third level, where you just come to acceptance about the fact that you want something that someone else has, and you're beating yourself up. And you accept that. Most people don't get past stage one. You, listening, here, right now, you probably don't get past stage one. Not trying to be a jerk. You don't even know that you're envious half the time. 99% of the time, you don't even know. You feel something shitty inside. But you just kind of think, that person is an asshole. They suck. Or, I don't want that anyways. Or, I'm better than them. Speaking of being better, I couldn't help but notice that you only included 3 levels. Now, I don't mean to one-up you, but I am literally going to one-up you and say that there are 4 levels to envy. Now, if you're content with your 3 levels, you don't have to listen to me, but if you want to grow, if you want to become a better person, you can listen to what I'm saying, and I'll share with you the 4th level of envy. Now, I don't feel envy. I'm just telling you that there are 4 levels, not 3. And, you know, if you think there are 3 levels, that's more of a reflection of you. You gotta work through all 3 levels before you can see that there is a 4th level. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for your TED Talk on the 4 levels of envy. That's really nice. Beg to differ. Not 4 levels, they're just 3. No, I'm pretty sure that there are 4 levels because I went through all 4. And it stops after 4, not after 3. Hello, gentlemen. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation here. There are 5 levels to envy. Actually. Totally not trying to 2-up you or 1-up you, but the 5 levels of envy, you get to the point where you realize that envy is actually a sublime vehicle of spiritual awakening. And that's actually level 4. When you gentlemen realize there are only 3 levels, you're going to see that you can't spiritualize envy. That's actually a delusion. That's part of envy toward spirituality. See, we all want to make something bigger than it is, so that's a form of envy. Right? It's a form of envy. Okay, so you said there were 3 levels of envy. Did you not say that the 3rd level was... Well, what did you say it was? Because I think that after you get meta with the envy, which is level 2, then the 3rd level, which is, I believe, acceptance, if I'm remembering correctly. You are remembering correctly, and then you trumped it by adding a 4th. And then he trumped it by adding 5th. I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. I don't care if you have a PhD in envy. There are 3 levels to envy. There are not 4, and there are certainly not 5. And what you're doing is you're preying upon me right now, like a praying mantis, like this, and you're trying to suck my energy. You're trying to pull me out like an alien is pulling out, the predator is pulling out my skull and my backbone, and it's not gonna work. You're not gonna throw me on the sidewalk and stomp on me and then take all that whoosh from my soul. There are 3 levels of envy. Don't try to make me envious of a 4th level or a 5th level. Okay, so, guys, I'm really enjoying this conversation between you. When you are at the 5th level of envy, you're done with the games about envy. See, the 4th, excuse me, don't even talk about the 4th level of envy, because my 4th level of envy is not your 4th level of envy, because you think that there is actually a 5th level when there's only 4 levels. No, there's 5 levels, because you guys are playing games. You're playing games with envy. And at the 5th level, you're done with the games. No, by you saying that there's a 5th level of envy, you're still playing the games. No, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. At the 5th level of envy, you're not playing games. That's how you know that you're at the 5th level. So, with all due respect, listen, don't say with all due respect, because I know that there is no respect. That is why people say with all due respect, because there is no fucking respect. Oh, okay, Mr. 5th level envy here is cursing at levels 3 and 4. Isn't that interesting? I thought that the games were over. If the games are over, why you gotta curse at us? We are benighted and ignorant with our level 3 and level 4. We don't even know about level 5. Why would you curse? Why would you do such a thing? Can I speak now? Level 3, level 5. Can I speak now? Okay. Level 4 is spiritual envy. Level 4 is spiritual envy. There is nothing above spiritual envy. And listen, as a proponent of level 3, I'm going to tell you there's no such thing as spiritual envy. And listen, I would be the first to say that people always feel like they gotta add something and then be superior, and then look down on the level that they transcended. Oh, you're done with level 3, but that's all you got. Listen, that's all that I've got. Level 3 is all that I got, because that's all that there fucking is. Oh, okay, now level 3. Huh, fascinating, now you're cursing. I guess level 4 is the only one that doesn't curse. Probably because level 4 is actually the only true paradigm. I don't have to curse. Yeah. But level 4 is obviously playing the superiority game, which obviously means envy. Yes, level 3, very well said, but you are actually kind of, for lack of a better word, getting off on the fact that you just one-upped level 4, while level 4 is technically one up from you. But I'm saying that level 3 is the end. Yeah, level 3 is the end because that's about as far as you can go. Let's just say there's someone who can only run 20 miles. And 20 miles is level 3, but then there's someone who can run 25 miles and then 30 miles. Actually, let's change that up. Level 3 can run 30 miles. Level 4 can run 40 miles. And level 5 can run 50 miles. It doesn't mean that level 5 is superior to level 3. Remember, at level 5 of envy, we're not playing the games. I'm perfectly fine with a level 4 of spiritual envy and a level 3 of just full acceptance. But, you guys kind of have to figure that out between you. I think spiritual envy is an interesting concept, but as long as you're spiritualizing envy, that's just the game. And I've just told you, level 5, there's no more games. Spiritualizing envy, that's what I say. That is exactly what I say. Level 3, there is no such thing. Sorry, brah. No such thing as spiritual envy at all. Case closed. And I would maintain, without profanity, without obscenities, that when you fully accepted envy, it's a spiritual experience. But you don't have to play the game of saying there's such a thing as spiritual envy, because that's bullshit. There is no level 4 of spiritual envy. Envy, by definition, is not spiritual. Why are we even having this conversation? We're having this conversation, level 3. You can call me level 3, but make sure that's not condescending. Level 3 is where it's at. So you can't use that as an insult. You can't be talking down to me because you actually believe that level 4 is superior. But it is superior. No. You actually envy the simplicity of level 3. You need to complexify because you haven't reached that sublime simplicity. 3 levels. 4 levels. 4 levels. Whoever fucking heard of 4 levels? 4? 4 is good if you're a square, but when you got levels, it's got to be like 3. Everybody knows that 3 is the most economic and aesthetic structure of levels. Structure of levels? Yes, it's a design. 3, that's the Trinity. The Trinity. So you're saying envy can't be spiritual, but you're all about the Trinity. I'm saying I'm Trinitarian. Not religiously, but just 3. 3. Hello, 3. Let me explain to you why 3 and 3 levels of envy is the best. Because we live in a binary universe. Yeah, that's 2. That's 2. Level 3. I know. But there's 1, and then there's 2, and then there's the relationship between 1 and 2, and that's the 3rd. That's the Trinity. It's Trinitarian. It's trinary. Whoa. I like that. But as much as I like that, you can always do 1 more level. That's where I come in, level 4. Okay, level 4. So your first level, your 3-level thing, your first level is just that raw envy. And I think we're all going to agree with that. Level 3, level 4, level 5. And level 2, I think actually the 3 of us agree to level 2, that people have no idea that they're fucking envious. And I'm good accepting the acceptance of envy is level 3, so I'm down with you there. And I think level 5 guy, he's cool. I'm fine with that. I'm actually fine with level 4 being spiritual envy. Yeah, but I'm not. There are 3. Yeah. Okay, so level 4, that's the end. Like, when you're at level 4, there is no need for a 5th level. In level 4, I mean, say, like, with respect to the 3 levels that you laid out, I can see a level 4 coming naturally from that. I don't think you've got to be envious of me. All right. Listen, I'm not just some guy walking around talking about 3 levels. I have mastered all 3 levels. So if you insinuate that I am envious of 4 levels of envy, you don't get. See, you're basically, this is bad faith. Sorry, don't mean to be a jerk. No, you can't make that kind of comment that I'm proceeding in bad faith unless you yourself were envious. And if you yourself are envious, then you are not a master. I don't mean to judge, I'm just judging. This judgment that I have is not meant to reduce you. Well, it's not meant to reduce me. Okay, hey guys, I want to speak now. Tell me if I'm good to speak. Yeah, you're good. Level 5, you're good. But don't say that there's no more games and then start playing the games. Because that will fucking drive me nuts. Okay, well, I don't mean to drive you nuts, level 3, but I do notice that you get triggered a lot. Like, maybe there's a solution here between the 3 of us, because what do we all want? Let's find out what we all want so that we're not, taking each other down. Come on, this is just ridiculous. Because you know what happens, guys. You know what happens. That, like, we disagree with each other because it's not just about our truth. And I'll be maybe the first to admit this, and maybe I have not mastered all 5 levels. See, I'm open to that, guys. Yeah, you're open to that, level 5, because you're trying to use that to actually be superior to us and create envy in us while you're over there laughing. But I'm telling you, I'm not doing that because I don't play games. No, level 5, that is your game. Guys, do you see that you just can't trust anything? Yeah, can't trust you. If you say that you got more levels than me and I'm level 3, I can't trust that because that's not part of my experience. It's not part of my experience. And therefore, if you say there's something that's real that is not part of my experience, I gotta take you down. But why do you have to take me down? I'm just trying to help. I don't see that as help. I see that as you trying to control me by telling me that I'm inadequate, and then you have the answers. It's, problem, reaction, solution. You're level 5. I'm level 3. You got the goods. I got the simplicity. But of course you're trying to make me think that my simplicity is not sufficient. And for that, I suggest pistols at dawn. What do you think about that? Level 5. What you think? Are you ready to die? For your 5 levels? Level 4, you can be whatever that guy's name is, who's the pacer, maybe. I'm just coming up with stuff in the moment because we gotta resolve this. I've got a couple pistols. I'm sure you got a couple pistols. We both got dawn tomorrow. What I think, and I'm just level 3 here, level 3, is that one of these paradigms has got to survive. And when I'm done mopping the floor with level 5, I'm gonna mop the level 4 all over the floor. Because you and I both know, level 4 and level 5, that I can't succeed as level 3 as long as you're alive. It doesn't even matter what the truth is, because as we have succinctly discovered in the course of these 30 minutes of absurdity, is that there is no such thing as truth. Wow, that is such a level 3 perspective. Gotta agree with you there, level 4. Of course there's a level. There's a fucking truth. There's truth. I'm telling you guys that my simplicity, my Trinitarian formula, my trinary perspective is itself the truth. And until I knock you guys off the planet, I will not believe or be believed that I have the truth. Yeah. And you know what, level 3, that's where it's all getting so cool. Because you need to eliminate us to believe in yourself. Now that we say that there's more, you can't stand that. You're envious. You don't have the experience of level 4 and level 5, so you gotta kill us. You are envious. You're not done with your training. You think that envy is done at level 3. You're not done. You're not. You're deluding yourself. And instead of being honest, you're gonna wipe out levels 4 and 5. Those are human beings, you know. We're not just some abstract archetype, you know. You mop the floor with level 4. That's real world consequences. And when no longer 5 is alive, that's real world. Just because, and you want to call that truth just because you got no opposition? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Don't fucking gaslight me, bro. We know. And as long as there's 4 levels or 5, no one is going to take me seriously. I have to wipe out the competition. Now you want to make that about my short-sightedness? I'm just telling you that there aren't 4 or 5 levels. I'm telling you the truth. No, you're not telling us the truth, my friend. I'm sorry. And you know what? Because I do know the truth is level 4, and because he knows the truth is level 5, even though there aren't 5 levels, we know that we are not a threat. It's just a matter of you waking up to a larger reality. You don't have to eliminate the threat to your smaller reality, bruh. You ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta do that. We can peacefully cohabitate. No, as a matter of fact, we can't, because when people come to me for my expertise, I'm not an expert anymore if they're 2 levels above me. Everybody thinks, oh, yeah, you just, small beans. But I'm not small beans. What I'm trying to tell you, gentlemen, is that I know for a fact that you're deluded. That there isn't anything beyond me. No, you do not know that. All you know, as Schopenhauer said, is the limits of your horizons. You don't know what's beyond the horizon. You got no fucking clue what's back over there. None. Well, guess what? Once I exterminate levels 4 and 5, if there is anything beyond the horizon, there ain't no more. So what you're saying to us is that even if we are the truth, you can annihilate us because what? You want to be an expert and you don't want any competition? Is that what you want? Huh? Don't you think? You tell me, level 5, you tell me. Because, you seem to be floating over there and elitist and not really participating. You tell me, how many times in history has that happened? We don't like what you're saying because it threatens our identity. We're going to exterminate you, and now what remains is the truth. How many times, level 3? How many times, level 5? How many times has that happened? Because I'll tell you something, level 3, if you were to just shut up and accept our truths, me and level 4, me as level 4 and him as level 5, we wouldn't have a problem with each other. You're the one who has the problem. I have the problem because you two are frauds. You're fake. If I don't eliminate you, you're gonna hurt people. There are not 4 or 5 levels of envy. There are 3 levels of envy. And you are gaslighting the shit out of me, making me think that I'm full of shit because I can't see as deeply as you, when in reality, you're just projecting that. Let me tell you something. 2 plus 2 is 4. That's it. 2 plus 2 is not 5, and 2 plus 2 is not 6. 2 plus 2 is not the square root of 48. 2 plus 2 is only 4. Now, you can't just keep adding shit to that and say it's the same thing. 2 plus 2 is not 19. 2 plus 2 is not 600. 2 plus 2 is always 4. There's no improving upon that. And what I'm saying is 2 plus 2 is 4. Period. There's no more. Well, yeah, there is. 2 plus 3 is 5. But that's not what we're talking about. No, that's not what you're talking about. There is no more. There's only what I see. No more. Can you possibly fathom? Level 3, and I say this with all respect. Not all due respect, just all respect. Can you possibly see that you are in fact terrified? No. I'm not terrified. What I'm saying is that I am passionate about the truth. You ever heard of that phrase? Superstring theory is not even wrong. You two fuckers are not even wrong. And you want to keep making me think that I'm incomplete and that I'm insecure and that I will somehow be right when I concede that there's another level 4 and a level 5. That's just why we're at it. Why don't we add a level 6? Because level 4s and 5s, those are totally arbitrary. Oh, envy is spiritual. Oh, no more games, envy. Well, let's get level 6. What could possibly be level 6? I have no clue. Because, you know why? Because I don't make shit up like you two. Spiritual envy. No games envy. No, just accept it. Quit fucking around. You're drowning us. This is what's happened. People, I don't know if you're listening to me now, whoever's listening to me. We've got to this place of superfluous hypercomplexity. And we think that if we just add layers of complexity that we're somehow closer to the truth. No. 2 plus 2 is not 5. Superstring theory is not even wrong. 2 plus 2 equals 4 has more truth, more resolution than 2 plus 2 equals 5, obviously, but has more truth, more resolution than superstring theory, which is infinitely more complex than 2 plus 2 equals 4. But really, 2 plus 2 equals 4 is simplexity. So simple, so complex. It's so simple because it's obviously simple, but it's complex because of what the mind can do with it. So it's a matter of enactment. It's a matter of our consciousness. But that doesn't mean you can just make shit up. Level 3, level 4, level 5. What if you just envy my simplicity instead of saying that I envy your complexity? Why can't you just admit that I nailed it and you didn't? Why can't you admit that you grow bored easily and you just want to make shit up to entertain yourself? And you want to make shit up so you can one-up, make some money, because you got the new thing. So where does it end? It's not about truth if it's about power and money. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, because it can be about truth and power and money. It can be, if you're right. And you're not. So, gentlemen, it is with great regret that I say you two are going to be rounded up and put in front of the firing squad because of what you're doing to humanity with your superfluous complexity. This is a tendency that I've noticed, that people want to trump the truth. They want to develop superfluous complexity, and they smother the truth so that people can't even recognize the truth, and that is a crime, a capital offense. So get your ass on the fence. I suggested pistols at dawn. I'm not even going to give you that luxury. You are fucking up the human condition. Get up against the fence and let's put an end to this. Wow. Wow. So you are so convinced that we are wrong and that we are false, that we are frauds, that we're deceiving you with our complexity, that you're going to exterminate us. Yeah. You know, one thing that I learned when I visited the Intergalactic Confederation is that this part of the solar system, of the galaxy, is quarantined. They regard our language, our thinking, our very stench as a virus. And you two are exactly what they're talking about. You shouldn't be let off this planet. You shouldn't even be let out of this room. Because you're just making up shit and passing it off as truth. And there ought to be a consequence for that. Shouldn't there? Like, can you just make shit up and lie and there's no consequence? No, it's called karma. Get your ass up against the wall. Well, bravo. Level 3, you have actually shown level 4 and me exactly why we need more levels. Because if you're gonna become such a dogmatic fundamentalist about your levels that you're going to exterminate 2 other levels, what happens to perspectival biodiversity? We're living beings here with our perspectives. Level 4 and level 5, you're gonna do a little bit of a genocide. Genocide? I hardly think so. This is hygiene. I don't want you two infecting people. You have no right to ruin people with your lies. Easy as that. Lies have a consequence. Yeah. And what you're showing us, level 3. And level 4, I think you can agree. It's just about power. Truth is about power. No, truth is truth. Level 5. Truth is truth. No. Truth is about power for you. You just want to keep things simple. You don't want any challenges. You're going to get rid of the competition. You're going to proclaim yourself as truth. 3 levels to envy. 3 levels. And no one's gonna know the difference until some others come along and do the same thing. You can't stop the march of evolution. Here's what I think about the march of evolution. It is fucking fodder for frauds. Even Darwin was a fucking fraud. If I gotta wipe out 2 levels of envy to establish the truth, that's what I'll do. But level 3, what you don't understand is that when you annihilate the competition like that, just for the sake of your perspective, that is not truthful. Because you are eliminating truth. I'm not eliminating truth. I'm eliminating falsehood. You're the only one who believes that what you're saying is truth. You're not even wrong, and you're pretending that you're right, and you're gonna mess up all these minds. I gotta put a stop to it. There are 3 levels of envy. The first level of envy is when people have no idea that they're envious, and they're just fucking envious. I want what that person has. The second level of envy is when they get meta and they realize, whoa, I really don't like that person because I'm envious. That's why I have a problem with that person, with anybody. And then the last level of envy is just to accept that and watch it go and dissolve. Sorry, level 3. Envy is spiritual because it awakens us to what's really going on inside, so we don't have to have our backbones pulled out. by the skull. And as level 5 would say, that's when there's no more games.